Once again, Metallica has not only proved that they are the greatest metal band of all time, reaching heights that no other heavy band in existence can possibly dream of, but also, once again, bringing in a potential new wave of metal fans into our culture. And of course, once again, elitist gatekeepers everywhere have tried to ruin the fun for everyone by shitting on anyone who could potentially find metal interesting by hearing Metallica for the first time. But Kane, aren't you an elitist gatekeeper? Look at all your videos about how deathcore sucks. You hate deathcore, so you must be an elitist hypocrite. Shut the f*** up, voice of public opinion, because today we are talking about the epic finale to Stranger Things 4. So, spoiler warning if you've been living under a fucking rock for the past few weeks. And over the past few weeks, the traction on my Megadeth vs. Metallica video has been trending upwards. And a lot of the comments on there tend to belittle Metallica and their contribution to metal. Sometimes I feel like Metallica has become the bastard son of the metal community. You know, like they got so popular that what was once only truly loved by the metal community is now loved by everyone worldwide. It only belonged to us for the longest time, and now that it belongs to everyone, the only way forward is to pretend like we don't absolutely love the out of Metallica. But for every person that says,
"Yo bro, Metallica sucks balls, they totally sold out bro,"
secretly goes absolutely nuts whenever one of their many bangers comes on. They just don't admit it so they can hold on to their true metalhead card. Let's be real, Metallica is the most important band in metal history. They transcend metal and bring people together from all walks of life and all genres of music. And the most recent case of this is, of course, Eddie freaking Munson's epic cover of Master of Puppets in the Upside Down that distracted the demo bats while the rest of the group went to go murk Vecna. Rust in peace, Eddie. Rust in peace, brother. And as amazing as that death scene is, today I want to focus on the absolute Giga Chad energy that completely embodies and surrounds Metallica, and look at why the metal community is like the virgin cuck foil to that. One of the biggest complaints I hear from the metal community is that our music is underground. No one appreciates it, and the only reason normies don't listen to it is because they're mostly too dumb to appreciate the nuances in the music that their top 40 bullshit so epically lacks. And, you know, they're not wrong. Normies have pretty fucking terrible taste in music. But it seems when any metal finally gets mainstream attention, we metalheads rip either the bands or the people/things promoting the band into the mainstream to absolute shreds. Like, why does this happen? Why do we do this? I feel like it gives us a sense of superiority, so we can say, oh, that band isn't real metal, this is actual metal. So of course, when Metallica starts blowing up, and I mean blowing up, because of Eddie's awesome scene, of course, the gatekeepers come out in hordes. Go look at any comments on any of the videos they've posted surrounding it, or any of Loudwire's articles, or any of Metal Sucks articles, and you'll see the gatekeepers coming out in full force, trying to show their superiority.
All these normies think this is metal. Ha! They haven't even listened to my original tape recording of Transylvanian Hunger.
But these gatekeepers don't think about the millions of kids who have now been introduced to the ultimate gateway metal band. And those same millions of kids who will now become metalheads just like we did when we stumbled upon this pure ecstasy we call metal. And with more people listening to metal, that ensures more bands will come around in the future. What if when Metallica was first getting big, all the new Wabum nerds were like, that's not real metal, this is real metal, and refused to listen to Iron Maiden once they got super popular? What if people called Megadeth, Anthrax, and Slayer sellouts when they started literally selling out stadiums in the early 90s? Basically, this sense of superiority that we feel is warranted in some way, shape, or form because our music is absolutely goated. But let's be real, elitism and gatekeeping isn't a problem in any popular mainstream genre. And in order for our genre to thrive and become even more great than it already is, this is a mindset we're going to have to shed. And I know these big metal sites like Metal Sucks and Loudwire, they tend to not be so gatekeepy, but those sites absolutely suck and they're super cringe. So, you know what? They don't count. Basically, metalheads need to stop being cucks and embrace the parts of metal that people from all walks of life love. And most importantly, it's time to stop shitting on Metallica. Like, what have they ever actually done wrong? They've never spoken bad about metal. They've never pretended like they weren't metal. They've never pretended like they don't know where they come from. They're always taking younger, good bands out on the road, like Gojira, or Lamb of God, or The Sword. Just for instance of bands that I've seen with Metallica on the road. The biggest crime you could say is that they experimented with their music so that they weren't playing the same chugga 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 thrash metal that everyone wants them to play for their whole entire career. Look, Metallica transcend metal and they join people and audiences from all walks of life into one thing. They're the ultimate metal band and they embody everything that makes metal so awesome. So you don't have to love Metallica, but the next time you find yourself getting ready to shit on them for selling out or being mainstream or gatekeeping people from becoming Metallica fans, maybe stop and ask yourself, am I just being a basement-dwelling loser? Thank you so much for watching. I know my uploads have been a little few and far between lately, and when I do upload, it's mostly been reaction or review videos, and I promise that I'm working on more original content like this. My real life job has kind of taken a lot of my time and energy lately, so that's why it's been a little bit scant on the uploads. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. Don't worry, you're still gonna get your awesome metal content, especially for those of you who have joined us recently. About 100 new people have joined us recently from my last upload, and thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoy this content going forward. You guys are awesome. Metal is absolutely goated no matter what genre of metal you listen to, and I hope to see you next week on the heaviest show in the universe. Long live metal.